Welcome to again Power. We're going to turn the front for out.
All right. Hi guys, we have another day out here in the, we'll call it our shop, but it's really just my garage. But we're going to be changing out the old spark plugs on this International 304.
Yeah.
As far as we know, it's 72,000 original miles on this guy, and honestly, it looks it. Everything is still connected, all the original vacuum lines. A lot of the stuff underneath here has not been touched. Now, it looks like whoever may have owned this before us did some regular maintenance to it. The distributor cap on here actually still looks new, and the plug wires, besides being just a little bit dirty, look to be in actually pretty good shape, not dry rotted. So we're going to go ahead and start pulling out the spark plugs here just to test to see if this thing was running rich, running rough, whatever the case is. And then we'll throw, of course, a new set of spark plugs in here just to kind of get everything cleaned up. So we're going to go ahead and get this all set up so you can watch us do that. Now, of course, the parts that you're going to need are spark plugs. Pretty obvious here. Went with some Autolite coppers. This was really just what they had available there at the store. Don't know too much about them, so they may be good, maybe bad. Not 100% sure, but we do know it's probably going to be better than what's in the engine right now. And of course, tools, as far as it goes, we will need a tool to be able to pull the spark plugs. This is a spark plug socket, and if you can kind of see down in that hole, there is an actual little rubber isolator there that actually holds onto the spark plug, so it doesn't fall out. Also, make sure that it doesn't break or chip or break any of the composite on the spark plug. So we'll get you set up so you can watch us do this. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and start pulling the plug wires. Now, because we're doing this just one at a time, the reason I want to do that is I'm still trying to figure out, I know the firing order of the spark plugs on here, but really until we have everything in, I don't really want to mess too much with removing all the spark plugs, wires, and kind of getting everything out of whack. Just in the event that, I don't have the time to put it back together correctly or whatever whatever the case is going to be on that. We're going to go ahead and pull it out here. So, of course, you will need your spark plug removal tool.
Yeah, I was just trying.
Well, let me get it broken for you.
Okay.
Can I do that? All right. See if we can put that here. Now, once we pull these plugs out, really we'll be able to tell a lot of information on how the vehicle was running, before it was parked. Like I said, tags on here were last tagged back in 2018, so it has not been sitting for an extended period of time, which is good.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one actually fairly clean. So what you want to avoid whenever you're actually looking at these is down here on the very tip. You really just want to see how dark the soot is. Every spark plug is going to have something on it, but you really want to avoid where it's just really black and contaminated on the top of this. This one just shows regular wear, so nothing really crazy going on in that cylinder, which is good. So I'll hold it up here for reference for you, so you kind of see the coloring that comes in. So not too bad. Yeah.
Now, why did you put the tail?
I didn't mean to. I literally just leaned on it when we first got it, and it just snapped off. So.
I can't let out your pot.
I was set up.
That was not you, it was pot.
Nah, I can't blame Pops because Daddy was the one who did it. Big thing on this, too, guys. Make sure you do not over tighten those spark plugs. Just because the ceramic on the outside of these. Well, I mean, honestly, you just don't want to crack them. If you over tighten them, you can also have the issue of running into, actually stripping out the threads inside the block, inside the head, and it just becomes a whole nother mess. So you can.
Okay.
So one that I just pulled off here.
Yeah.
Can you reach down here for me?
Yeah.
And plug it in.
Yeah.
All right, you see right down there?
Mm-hmm.
Can you reach it?
Yeah, I see it.
Here, I'll hold you over. Right
Well,
there. Yep, that one right there. Push it all the way out. You got it? Come on, come on. You should hear it pop. There you go. Good job. See? All right, buddy.
yeah, can I do
First spark plug done.
Yeah, I want to do the hot plug too.
You want to do the other one as well? Okay, you can do that. I need to fix this. So sometimes I squirrel out when I'm working on stuff. So if you see me just completely randomly stop and start looking at something else and touching it, that's my OCD. So I do apologize about that. I have to rewire this, or by rewire I mean just basically changing the location as far as where the wire's coming out of, because I don't like that it's just hanging here touching stuff. All right, next one. This little tube that you see that I have right here. This is actually a tube that goes to the bottom of the intake here. And basically what it does is, as the vehicle is heating up, especially during the winter time, this is actually directly over the manifold here. And what it does is the heat that radiates from the manifold as the vehicle gets warmed, the design is to actually go underneath here and actually plugs in right underneath here. And it's designed to help with the temperature going inside of the carburetor, to make the carburetor basically run a little bit easier, run a little smoother, to try to get warmed up. And inside here, this is actual vacuum line. There's an actual baffle that moves this open and closed to allow additional air into the vehicle itself. So pretty cool. Of course, it's dirty, but we don't need this. So, yeet.
How many spots are there?
So this is a V8. So how many do you think there is? It's a V8.
B8.
So what's the number at the end? After the V? What's V8?
B8.
So how many spark plugs do you think there? It's in the name.
B8.
How many spark plugs is in an 8-cylinder?
8.
8. Good job. Yeah, once we get over there, I'll move it over there for you, babe. I mean, guys, these plug wires look brand new. I mean, there's not a single thing that shows any indication of
What?
burn or arc or anything like that coming through the spark plugs or the boots.
A what?
Or rust, yeah. Somebody must have loved this truck. It's a good thing for us, huh, buddy?
I put it there with the trash. What?
No. Try to keep it together. Alright guys, so this cylinder back here, I'll show you kind of the difference in spark plugs. So this one looks like it may have been running just a little bit rich. You see all that black soot around there, unlike the other ones that were just kind of a little ashy color. So it's still not bad, it's not oil soaked. But that's one we'll keep an eye on there. And then guys, always very important too, whenever you're pulling spark plug wires out, try to actually grab the boot end. A lot of times I've seen people just grab it by this portion, and what you end up doing is actually just pulling the actual cap portion out of this, and you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
All right, Bo.
Yeah, right.
Alright, let's get serious. Pads come off. Yeah. Even more serious, watch is coming off. Scout pissed me off. All right, so essentially what I had to do, guys, is at the end of the socket is it's a 22-inch basically diameter. It's almost like a bolt. So basically what you can do is if you get in a tight area, as long as you get the socket on the spark plug, you can actually use a 22-inch wrench to actually turn it out manually. What's going to be funny is that I'm going to get down there after doing all this, and this spark plug is going to be absolutely perfect. Like not a single thing that I have to change. Okay, well it needs to be changed, so I'm totally okay with this experience. Got them all installed. So this Wednesday we should be getting the starter shim piece that we need, so we'll be able to get the vehicle started. So I'm picking up a battery, putting that in, putting the new starter in we got for it, and then I actually got this really cool prime tool. So what I'll have to do is right where the distributor cap is, right there. We'll have to pull that out and actually pull the distributor out. But the purpose of this prime tool is it actually goes down to where the oil crank is and actually spins it, and so actually start building pressure within the oil. You just use your drill or anything that you have like that. And what it's designed to do is really just get all the oil to all the galleys the different ways, since this vehicle's been sitting for so long, just to make sure that it's good and lubricated by the time we actually fire it up, so we're not just prematurely killing the engine or anything about it. So. But we're on the falling side here, or the short side of getting this thing started and running, and we're excited, man. Excited to hear this thing roar for the first time in so many years. So, but we'll see. Thanks, guys. Of course, if you have any questions, please let me know. Comments, critiques, really anything, just let me know. Send it in the comments. So, of course, Pops will be on the videos later on, so will Mateo. But this is just something that I just had spare time on a Sunday to do. Just want to try to get knocked out. But thanks for watching, guys. You guys have a great day. And like I said, just get out there. If you got a project in the garage, start working on it. I mean, it's not going to fix itself. It's not going to get any better until you go out there and do it. And if you're looking for a project, just go grab one. Life's too short, all right? Don't drive boring cars. That's the biggest thing, okay? You guys have a great day.